Hey guys, what's going on? It is Justin Masson from Nintendo Dads, and welcome to the Nintendo Dads Direct. I'm very excited to tell you about what will be happening for Nintendo Dads in 2018 and 2019, show you a bit of the inside information of what's going on with us, and some very exciting things for you as well on the horizon. So let's start off with number one. Number one, we have been provided an absolutely amazing opportunity. I'll rewind actually a little bit. We're hearing more and more how important coming to shows like E3 is for us. We've set it as a Patreon goal of over $500 a month to get one of our staffers there. We're not quite at that goal yet, but I'm going to tell you honestly, we're working hard towards it. So we understand how important it is to be at these big showcase events such as E3. And it's with your support and your help that we're able to get to those. And I want to take a step back here and say, and that's not just because of Patreon dollars, which helps us to go to awesome shows and to be able to support that. It's actually from everything you do as a member of our community, whether that's sharing a post, whether that's liking a post, subscribing to our YouTube channel, sharing the podcast with a friend, sharing our story and promoting it and being part of our community. It's really important for us. Let me tell you why that's important. The more exposure that we receive, the more likes, the more feedback, the bigger kind of our base becomes, the easier it is for us to get to events such as E3, to be able to apply and be accepted for events like that. Now, with that being said, I'm very excited to tell you that we have been accepted to a major gaming event, and it's all because of your amazing support and help. And ladies and gentlemen, that gaming event is Gamescom here in the UK, or sorry, here in Europe, specifically in Germany. So I'm very excited to announce today that the Nintendo Dads will be at Gamescom 2018 in Cologne, Germany. And again, this is because of your amazing support, not just Patreon dollars, but clicking the like button on a video, sharing a post, sharing our Nintendo Dads story, and that is absolutely tremendous. So I myself will be at Gamescom in Germany this August, getting my hands on fresh Nintendo games, meeting some amazing players in the industry. For those of you that don't know, Gamescom is the second biggest video game event in the entire world, second obviously to E3. But going to Gamescom helps build our portfolio and our as valid media. And I should take a step back. This is not just me going as a fan. This is actually the Nintendo Dads going as media press to cover Gamescom. So we're so excited. Thank you so much for your continued support. Number two, we've got a kind of a fun little activity for us to do actually. And this one is needing your help, needing the community. Here's what I'd love to do. We need your help. We have been looking at the stuff that we've been doing and realizing that some of our swag is a bit out of date and needs your help. So here's what we're doing. We're running for our Patreon folk an exclusive challenge, exclusive opportunity. We want your help to build our 2018 season t-shirt. Every single 6 months, we're going to do a new shirt that's going to come out. And this is you creating whatever you think our new shirt should be. Is it a logo? Is it an image? Is it your favorite saying from a show? Is it a picture? Is it something that's a hashtag? Whatever it is, we are opening up this contest. So here's all you have to do. This is so simple. You create an image, like what a t-shirt is that you want it to look like. You submit it to us. We are then going to take a load of it and submit them all of our entries back to the community. You vote. You then vote to pick the one that you want the most. We will then print that shirt, and that will be our 2018 season t-shirt. In 2019 in January, we'll start a new one, and we'll do this again. So they are like seasonal t-shirts with short runs. You get them while you can. You, the community, create them. So if there's something about the show that you really like, that you're really passionate about, you're a really good artist, you can submit those. Or if you're like, hey, I'm not, but I would love to do some interesting things with the avatars, reach us. So hit us up on social media, send us a message in Twitter, send us a message in emailing us, DM us in the Discord chat, however you want. If you need the avatars that we use to make your image, we'll do that, okay? We'll send them along to you. You can do what you want with it. So you guys create whatever you want. Now, the person whose t-shirt is selected, you will get a free t-shirt from us, including some more Nintendo Dads swag, and you'll be the proud owner of saying, like, everyone who's bought that t-shirt, that is from me, that is my awesome idea. So yeah, that's a fun little contest, all right? So that's number two. Number three, we are going to take a little bit of time and I guess I'll take a pause here. We have realized, or there's been communicated, there's been some changes in the Nintendo Dad staff, right? So Zach Erickson is moving away from being the host of the show and is moving into a video director, video creator, content specifically on our YouTube channel. And that is absolutely fantastic. He's already got a new video up where he kind of has a conversation about just some content on YouTube and kind of some inside baseball about content creation, and it's really crisp and really great, and Zach's finding his footing, and it's awesome. I think he's going to do fantastic in that space, and we are so proud of him. And we're excited to see what content he creates is going to continue to grow for the Nintendo Dads family. He will also come on the show as a guest periodically, so that's really awesome as well. So we're super excited for that. And I want to take a moment and talk about that. That change, you know, I'm very sad to see Zach move into that role. Zach and I, obviously, we started the show almost 4 years ago, but I'm so proud of him. And I think that moving him into that space allows for him to be creative and allows for him to still be a very active role in our community. He's got a passion for that. And to be honest, that's a spot that for us has been kind of neglected a little bit. And to be able to have Zach's passion and Zach's energy focused on YouTube content creation for us, I think is great. And I think that tells a bigger story. The bigger story there is that we're growing and we're expanding. And I think maybe my comments here are hopefully setting that scene up, right? Whether it's now it's going to Gamescom, that's because we're getting bigger and expanding. We're getting more reach, more growth, more people are actively engaged. That's a good story. We are more active with content creation. That's a fantastic thing. We need to have someone more devoted to that. So these are all really good stories actually for us. So Zach's doing that. That's fantastic. That's going to lead us to kind of another step that we're going to be doing is we're going to take a little bit of a pause, not necessarily a pause, we're going to still be, every once in a while you need to refresh, right? You need to take an opportunity to look at what you're doing and look at how you do it better. And I think that's what we're going to be doing here in the next couple of months. Because I think we have done the same, we've done the show for 4 years now, and it's been different people have come in, different methods, we have different guests, but the structure is for the most part the same. We're going to take the next couple of months, I think, to step back and maybe just make some changes. Make some changes to the show, probably maybe change some logos, some artwork, color it up, refresh it. Sometimes you need to put a new color paint in the room to make it look new and make it feel good and energize people. That's what we're going to be devoting some of our time to. So you start to see some changes around with logos or maybe banners and the podcast structure changes a little bit too. That's because we're trying new things. And to be honest, we want to know what works for you. If it's working really well and you're enjoying it, or you're enjoying how a new segment is, or how long it is, how short it is, the content's being covered, oh, that's a really great idea. I love the discussion component there. I like the fact you've put what you've been playing first. Let us know. Let us know in the comments in the community, and that's really important to us. And lets us know what's working for you, because ultimately the content we create is for you guys, which is fantastic. So let's see. Is there anything else I need to cover? Anything else? Oh, right. One more thing. I'm very excited to announce that the show will be adding a new host. A new challenger is approaching, and we think it's a fantastic challenger. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so excited to welcome Gary Gray, the Flat Cap Gamer, to being a full-time Nintendo dad going forward, effective immediately. And with that being said, I'm going to pass it over to Gary, and he's going to do a welcome. So Gary, welcome to the family.
Thank you very much, Justin. And so, yes, now it is official that I'm going to be on the Nintendo Dads podcast. So a little bit about me. My name's Gary Gray. I'm from merry old England, and I'm a flat cap wearing and tea drinking Brit. So, what does this mean for the show? Well, first of all, I want to say that I'm not there to replace Zach. Zach is still going to be in the Nintendo Dads. He's just over at YouTube now. So if you want some more fixes, Zach, he's over there. However, I will be joining in on the audio podcast and, well, the live podcast on YouTube as well. And basically, I get a little bit of insight from how things are in Europe. We have a lot more events local to me, so I go to those quite a lot. And they're literally only about an hour down the road, so I get to go to Insomnia and EGX. There's a few things in London every once in a while that I'll go to as well. And I get to generally play a lot more games before release as the guys do in America and Canada, as like I said, it's right on my doorstep. So also I've got a bit of a different history to the other guys, and I like different things as well, so it's nice to have another opinion and another sort of train of thought there as well. And yeah, so we're gonna be an international podcast, I suppose, now. So hopefully you guys are happy with me joining, and I will see you every week. And back to you, Justin.
So we're so excited to welcome Gary. Gary has been an active part of our community for several years now, actually, being a participant. He's over in the UK. He helps us do a lot of content creation. Him and I have met. We've gone to EGX together. He's been doing side reviews for us and side content. He's been on the show a couple times. He's going to media events that I'm unable to attend because of my scheduling. Gary's a father himself. He used to have a show called Topic Nintendo. He's currently running Nintendo Village, and this feels like just a natural fit in addition to our team. We think Gary's going to add a lot of talent to our organization, or to our group, and super passionate about what he does. And so we're so excited to welcome Gary in. So obviously we're going to see some logo changing because Gary's coming on board with us, he's going to start effectively immediately. You're going to hear him on the next podcast. He's actually already got content in the hopper that he's going to be issuing out for us right away. It's a little bit of a against kind of holding the chest, but he's gotten some content becoming out right away, so you can hear his voice more. And it's also nice that somebody else has to wake up super early to be on the podcast, so that's great as well. Guys, those are the things that are happening in Nintendo Dads, and thank you for joining me for this Nintendo Direct. And before I go, I just want to take a moment and truly say thank you. As I mentioned before, this has been like a 4-year journey for us to get where we are here. And when Zach and I met 4 years ago, about this time, to have this conversation about maybe doing a podcast about Nintendo stuff, and we were dads and just someone to hang out and chill out and geek out about Nintendo stuff and parenting stuff, because that's what we kind of knew. We really had no idea what we were doing first and what we were getting ourselves into. But I would say over the last 4 years, to be able to find a community of people who are passionate about the same things we are. That's incredible. Not only to find a community that's passionate about what you do and engaged with it, and sends us a message like, hey, why isn't the podcast out? And that was a great video, and I loved your review, or you're wrong, and let me tell you why you're wrong. Let's have a healthy conversation. Or also, those are fantastic things, but also to be genuine people and to be supportive of each other. And I call out our Discord chat here. I've seen a lot of conversation, people who are just like, I need to talk to somebody about this. I'm having some challenges in my life. I'm having difficulty. Does anyone have the same thing as I do, or the same challenges I do as a father? How do you deal with this? Or, hey, I've had a loss in my family and I just need someone to talk to. No idea that would form from this. And we are humbled and truly amazed by everyone in our community. Whether that's being a Patreon supporter, whether that's just following us on Twitter, whether that's occasionally downloading the podcast and giving it a listen. We had no idea that this would happen, and we are humbled by it. We are so thankful for it, and it is because of you that we get to have this journey, and we get to. This isn't because of us. This is because there's a community of people around us that help us to do this, and to make us successful, and to push us forward when we're tired, and to cheer us on when there's successes, and to allow us the opportunity to do these amazing things that we do. And we are so thankful for that. And we are so thankful that you come on this journey with us every single week, and that you stuck with us, or maybe you're new, maybe you've been here forever. So I'm going to transition that to, we're not dying, the show's not going away, but I wanted to take that moment and just say thank you. Genuinely thank you for everything you do. This is absolutely tremendous, and we could, I'm just humbled and amazed. Thank you. So I guess to summarize, good things are happening for Nintendo Dads. We hope you've enjoyed this Nintendo Dads Direct, and it was a lot of fun, hopefully, a little bit teasing. Summary. We're going to Gamescom. Check out our coverage. We're excited. And if you're going to Gamescom, let me know. We'll meet up. It'll be awesome. 2, we got a t-shirt contest. If you're creative, we want to show your t-shirt. We want you to win the opportunity. That's going to be amazing. 3, we're going to take a little bit of time back. We're going to repaint the house. It's going to be nice. Hope you like it. 4, Zach's not dead. He's doing videos for us and he's still awesome. Tune into his stuff. 5, Gary Gray is joining the podcast as a full-time host and we are pumped. Whew. Guys, that's it. Might I add, this Direct is, I believe, longer than some of the other Nintendo Directs that they've offered before. I'm just saying. Guys, thanks for tuning in. Bye-bye.